Hope in hopelessness. The biggest prison is in your mind. The key is in your pocket. The key is the willingness to take responsibility for your life. The key is the willingness to risk. The key is the willingness to release yourself from judgment. The key is to reclaim or save your innocence, accepting and loving yourself for who you really are: human, imperfect, and whole. Your darkest moments are your greatest teachers. Everything can be taken away from man except the ability to choose his attitude or thought in any given set of circumstances. Man's deepest desire is to search for meaning and purpose in life. This outstanding work offers man all a way to defeat suffering or difficulties and find significance in the art of living. Discover the miracles that exist now. You don't know where you are going in life. You don't know what's going to happen, but no one can take away from you what you have put in your own mind. To run away from the past or to fight against your present pain is to imprison yourself. Freedom is in accepting what is and forgiving yourself, in opening your heart to discover the miracles that exist now. Celebrate your choice. In the sacred present, you can celebrate your choice to dismantle or break up the prison in your mind brick by brick. You can't change what happened. You can't change what you did or what was done to you. But you can choose how you live now. You are precious. You can choose to be free. Healing isn't about recovery. Healing is about discovery. Discovering hope in hopelessness. Discovering an answer where there doesn't seem to be one. Discovering that it's not what happens that matters. It's what you do with it. Love is what you do. You make the best out of what you have as you grow in life. Love isn't what you feel. Love is what you do. You are there for your loved ones always, at every step of life. Your heart is as brilliant as your mind. Your wisdom, persistence, and human compassion will help you to become an instrument of healing. You commit yourself to make the world a better place. Time doesn't heal. It's what you do with the time. Healing is possible when you choose to take responsibility, when you choose to take risks, and finally when you choose to release your wound, to let go of the past or your grief. The loss isn't a separate dimension of life. The loss is integrated or added into life. The past is gone. Nothing can change that. Acceptance isn't going to happen overnight, but you get to choose a way forward. You get to discover that living a full life is the best way to honor loss. Your strategy and control will make a way to win. You are a reigning or ruling champion. You cope with your pain. You discover a purpose in your suffering or difficulties. You discover a sense of meaning in your life. that will help you not only to come to peace with the past but also to rise from your difficulties. Then you enjoy the sacred present. Your painful experiences aren't a liability or burden, they are a gift. They give you mindset and meaning in your life, an opportunity to find your unique purpose and your strength. There is no one size fits all template or arrangement for healing, but there are steps that can be learned and practiced, steps that each individual can weave together in his or her own way. The first step is to take responsibility for your feelings. Stop repressing or stop controlling your emotions. Stop avoiding your feelings. Stop blaming your feelings on other people and accept your feelings as your own. You cannot avoid your pain by avoiding your feelings. Once you are recognizing and taking responsibility for your feelings, you can learn to recognize and take responsibility to shape your relationships with your loved ones. You remain victim as long as you hold another person responsible for your own well-being. Many times you are unhappy because you are taking too much responsibility or you are taking no responsibility. Instead of being assertive, that is, choosing clearly for yourself, you might become aggressive, that is, choosing for others, or you might become passive, that is, letting others choose for you, or you might become passive aggressive, that is, choosing for others by preventing them from achieving what they are choosing for themselves. But if you give up the authority of your own choices, then you are agreeing to be a victim and a prisoner. What do you want? You realize to give yourself permission to know and listen to yourself. Who wants it? This is your charge and your struggle. To understand your own expectations for yourself versus trying to live up to others' expectations. Sometimes this means giving up your need to please others. What are you going to do about it? You believe in the power of positive thinking, but change and freedom also require positive action. Anything you practice, you become better at. If you practice anger, you will have more anger. If you practice fear, you will have more fear. If you will think about solution of difficulty tomorrow, after all, tomorrow is another day. If you are to solve instead of revolve, it's time to take action now. Trying to be the caretaker who sees to another person's every need is as problematic as avoiding your responsibility to yourself. It's okay to help people and it's okay to need help. But when your help allows others not to help themselves, then you are crippling the people you want to help. You give up on life. When you step down, taking responsibility for yourself, you are giving up your ability to create and discover meaning in your life. In other words, you give up on life. Taking responsibility for yourself As long as you live, there's the risk that you might suffer more. There's also an opportunity to find a way to suffer less, to choose your own happiness, which requires taking responsibility for yourself. Key note: your presence on the planet Earth is an absolute gift to you by God. Bye.